Yeah, it's been great to work with Arne. Clearly, it was a difficult position at first because we both had jobs to finish where we were, and of course there was an important season to finish here at Liverpool. Since then, we've been in communication daily, obviously on many things, sort of logistics, organisation, and of course preparing the transfer window, which is something we will know more about as we go on. Because clearly the more time we spend with the current squad, which we're both delighted to have inherited, it's a very talented squad, and we need to improve, and we need to improve on the training pitch first and foremost, as Arne said. And with the window open, we will always be opportunistic if we can improve certain areas as we go. We will look to do that. Contractual situations, I don't think would be fair for me to talk about. I think these are private matters between club and players. The only concern that I have, that Arne has, about those situations and everyone else in the squad, that there's total commitment from the players to the cause for next season, and we're absolutely convinced that is the case.
What are the elements that fans should be looking out for?
Yeah, so that philosophy, that playing style that attracted us to Arne is based on subjective footballing opinion and data as well, as you'd expect. And in all the metrics, Arne's final team came out really well. The way they played with a real front foot attacking football, played with intelligence, played with passion, and I think those are all attributes that we would welcome here at Liverpool. I think they lend really well with the current squad that we have, our supporters and the football club as a whole.
Do you believe that this playing style is the best playing style there is? For example, has his own style, Sean Dyche with his own style, Arne has his own style?
Yeah, I think it depends on the situations that you have. I think it depends on the players that you have, the players that you would like to recruit. I think this way of playing, this style of playing that Arne has obviously been very successful with is the most attractive to watch, in my opinion. But I believe it will be so in the opinion of the football fans, and that's the most important thing. I think there is a duty here to play that type of football where you're trying to grab games by the scruff of the neck. And I don't think that's how every Liverpool team that I've seen in recent memory has done that. As Arne said, it's not going to be a hugely different approach and style to what has been so successful in the foreseeable past. And we hope to emulate that again.
In general, it's been very quiet in the Premier League in transfer terms, apart from that flurry of activity at the back end of last week, which Liverpool seemed to end up getting involved with by someone offering you a player. Do you think that will change as we get nearer the transfer window deadline, or do you think there is not a lot of money for any team at the moment?
It's hard to say and speak industry-wide. I think naturally when there are major competitions during the summer, a World Cup or a European Championships, in this case it's a Copa America and the Olympics as well. So there's a lot of football being played, and naturally the attention is going to be there. And I think that after the flurry that there was in June, I think it'll calm down a little bit now, would be my prediction for the month of July. And then, like always, when August starts and coaches have had more time to work with players, I think then the opinions will be more set, I think, at football clubs. And then you may see a situation in August which is like in previous seasons. There's a little bit of a hurry to get things done and to make sure that everyone's squads are in order. I don't think this will be any different. Who knows what will transpire economically? It's hard to say and speak for other clubs, but that was probably the case in June and why situations accrued as they did. But I'd see a quiet July and perhaps a crescendo in August would probably await us all. Yeah, very much looking forward to working with Michael. In my opinion, the best British sporting director to date. So the decision to come to Liverpool was obviously a one that I was humbled by and delighted to take, but it was the people that I'll be working with as well made it extra special. Conversations again daily at the minute. They have been from quite a way out because there was a fair bit to do to hit the ground running, of course, with Arne's appointment being the most important thing to do, to get right. And since then it's been a little bit more sort of, again, like with Arne, logistics and conversations that forward planning. But yeah, very much looking forward to working with Michael and the ownership group as a whole.